Well, this is Ghosts, Ghouls and Graves episode 4. Hopefully you've seen some of the other ones where I did M.R. James and Lovecraft and Benson. And this is Minstead on the edge of the New Forest. Very pretty English little village. We got there early on a Sunday morning, parked up opposite the pub and then walked up the hill to the church. The church is nothing special really. It's got a few Norman pieces, but the rest of it's Victorian. It's got this interesting triple level near the front of it. A very small little church. Only one or two indicators of who's buried out in the graveyard. So why don't we go and take a look in the graveyard? This is All Saints Church in Minstead in the New Forest. It's about 2 minutes off the M27, about 70 miles outside London. Very pretty little church in a very agricultural area. But the reason that I'm here is I've been doing these graves of famous kind of ghost story authors, and this chap is better known for his consultative detecting stories as opposed to his ghost stories, but he did do a few ghost stories. And behind me is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's grave, and he did well, at least 4 kind of interesting kind of supernatural stories. One of them was called The Horror of the Blue John Gap, set in Derbyshire. The other one is Lot 249, which my buddy Tony Walker read recently on his Ghost Stories channel, which is a classic. I'll put a link to it. One of them is about kind of horrors at 20,000 feet about aircraft, which is very H.P. Lovecraft, and I've seen his grave. And there's another one as well. I can't remember what it was. I think it's kind of got a nautical thing to it. As with M.R. James's and Lovecraft's and Benson's grave, this is quite modest. You know, you would have expected for Conan Doyle that it would have been a much more significant grave. But let's go and take a look at some of the kind of ornaments and take a look closer up. The Horror, the Heights, and the Captain of the Pole Star are the other two that I was thinking of. Lot 249 is a classic. It was done as a Christmas ghost story a while ago. Do go and look at it or listen to Tony's reading of it. Conan Doyle, by origin, was Irish Catholic, and he embraced spiritualism later in his life. He had a really rich, interesting life. He believed in the Cottingley fairies, if you know what that is, and he famously fell out with Harry Houdini when Harry Houdini explained there actually is no such thing as magic, but Conan Doyle was not convinced. When he died, he was originally buried at the family home over in Crowborough in Sussex, and then when that house was sold, his body was brought over and he's buried on the edge of the graveyard in this church because of his spiritualist beliefs. So he wasn't a particularly solid practicing Christian. Really nice place though. I do like a little bit of cosplay, and here's me. There's a nice shop in the village near the pub which has some Sherlock memorabilia as well. Thanks for watching, and do look out for the other ones too. Bye.